All right, hopefully we're good. I wonder if I there we go. Confirm that. Yeah, I'm good with that. It said I went offline. I don't know if I actually did. I don't know what I did there. We'll have to get rid of that first stream, I suppose, later. What's all the fucking tech issues, bro? How do I get rid of this? Pop out and then minimize it? No, I want this gone, bro. Okay. I'm just gonna close this and I'm gonna make a notepad instead. The YouTube, I feel like playback thing is so lame, but I do want to have something to take notes on if I need to. All right, we're back, boys. Ooh. Sorry, it's then we'll get, what do we want here? A good name for a red mage. Well, let's take a look at X. How about, who could we cheer for? I can't believe red mage is in the first one. Bonanza, how about that? I think the only option here is, well, I like Vivi, but honestly, I think my very first black mage was Zoc. So we're gonna play Zoc. And then we'll play warrior. You gotta be, Chip Skylar. Chip Skylar, Monkey D. Luffy, and Bonanza and Zoc. I'm okay with that. I'm not much of a name guy. I just like getting them in there. Yes, let's do it. These are the heroes. The 4 chosen heroes of chosen time. The world lies shrouded in darkness. Hopefully this game sounds not too quiet. We'll find out if anyone complains. If no one complains, that means no one cared. Either it's right or no one's watching. Either way, then it doesn't matter, as long as I'm happy with it. The winds die. The waters water. Look how upset that water is right now. It is raging. The earth trembles. Oh, it decays. Someone took our crystals. Patiently awaiting its fulfillment. When darkness veils the world, the 4 warriors of light shall come. Who said that? When? Four young travelers did at last appear, and in the hand of each was clutched a crystal. They took the crystals. Kill them! All right. Confirm, menu, move. Got it. We start with a knife. A staff? Aren't you an unarmed attack guy? I'm gonna try making you. Let's take. Well, do you have a knife too? You got a staff. What about magic? Anyone start with magic? Literally 0. And 25 HP. Let's go. All right, let's go talk to the king first. Before we even get into a fight. Oh, there's a sprint button. I bet that's new. Man, look how fast we are, bro. Wow, that's the back door. Here, I was thinking we were in the garden this whole time. You think they put hidden items like in random squares in this game? I'd believe it, honestly. I would not be. Our ancestors sealed weapons within this treasure room. Okay, the Elf King. Ah. Okay. Well, we'll have to go meet the Elf King. I don't know why they kept it so far away. Who built this castle? Who put this hallway here? Who was like, I have an idea. Let's just make it not connect. What are you, a bunch of crazy kids? Doing a Final Fantasy marathon? I don't know. But I know I want to do Final Fantasy 1. That I know for sure. What are you doing, buddy? Oh! I am Jane, Queen of Cornelia. Please bring my daughter, my Sarah, back to safety. Nah. I mean, I probably have to. Garland was once the greatest knight in the kingdom, but power consumed him and he lost sight of who he really was. He was a Chad. Everyone's already telling me to save this lady. Those crystals, could it be? Yes, 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 it is I, the hero of heroes. The god of gods, the king of kings. I love watching those little arms wiggle. Oh, I can switch the character up front. Hello, sir. I am looking for Milady. Zap, zap, motherfucker. I think warrior is the most canonical up front. How you doing, mobile mercenary? You must see the king at once. I am told you carry crystals. Is that true? Where did you get them? Enough with the backstory. Let us bang your daughter. She's not here right now. Damn you! We will have to go get her ourselves. We cannot be certain that these are the warriors foretold by prophecy. Yet they stand before us with the crystals. I cannot dismiss this as mere coincidence. Crystal Bears, I ask this is the task I would ask for you. Will you rescue my daughter Sarah? Garland, a knight once in his majesty's service, has abducted her. I ask for your aid in his name of his majesty, King of Cornelia. Garland has taken refuge in the Chaos Shrine, which lies to our north. Of course, we did attempt to save the princess ourselves, but Garland is the finest swordsman in the kingdom. We have none who can match him. Well, what about like 5 guys? Can you beat 5 guys? What about 50 guys? All right. You want me to save the do you have any money for me? I thought he was going to give us some money. Staying warm? Fuck yeah. It's better than staying cold, I'll tell you that. Do we have any money? We got 500 gil, bro. We're loaded. We're the warriors of motherfucking light. That's as much as like 10 goblins or some shit. First thing, we're going to find out how much magic costs. We're going to walk over the bridge. White magic, black magic. We'll take the kind that kills shit. Lowers an enemy's evasion. We'll do that because it's kind of fun. We'll start there. And then you need cure as well. Childhood! Flood my childhood. Deals damage to undead enemies. I'm interested. I don't feel like... I suspect these early game defensive spells aren't going to be very good. And then the late game ones will be insanely important. Supposed to be even colder this weekend. Cold last week. Cold this whole week. Supposed to be colder next week. Accuracy +5. You know, I'll take the accuracy. I don't even know if the attack matters on staffs. I bet it doesn't. We're gonna hold here. We should probably get, honestly, I think our damage will be fine early on. It'll be mostly about survival. Is this your first playthrough? Yes and no. I've definitely played Final Fantasy 1, but I've never beaten Final Fantasy 1. Plus 15 weight, that must be a positive stat, I assume. That's some weak ass defense, bro. We're gonna, it must lower your dodge chance or something, right? All right. Optimal. I'm gonna remove that. I thought it says he's an unarmed specialist. Is that bullshit? Weight is not positive. Oh, I know. It's you don't want it. Of course, that's why the higher armor having higher weight would be a double dip in positive stats then. Is this an appraiser? No, it's an item shop. It costs, you're telling me I gotta spend 110 gold to get my MP back? Screw you, old man. Screw you, old man. I wonder if there's hidden items on the floor. Old games are games that do that with no indication. There are none in need of my services. Okay, you actually revive dead people. We can't even go touch his piano. Bro, old games. I mean, this is a remake, obviously. I would like to play the original, but I couldn't find a way to get it without pirating, and then I don't think that's probably wise. Okay. Weapons and armor. Increase your attack rating. There are 4 types of armor: shields, helms, gloves, and body armor. Any armor you wear on your body, including amulets, is classified as body armor. Okay. Shields are held in one hand, while helms are worn on the head. Okay. Remember that weapons and armor you find won't do you any good if you... Okay. That didn't help me at all. You'll come across unique items that are known as key items. Weaknesses. Casting thunder on these will do heavy damage. Okay. Any given character can only learn 3 of the 4 spells of a particular magical level. Okay. How much do you charge? 30 gil a night. Are you crazy? We're at full HP. We don't need this shit. All right, let's go and do our very first save. That's where a boat's gonna go. Old man, hey, I have to pay my mortgage. Buy the tent. Yeah. Honestly, though, you're not wrong. All right. Are there is there formation in this game? It said he was an unarmed master, so we're just going to attack, assume that we can get them. Wow, these guys are weak as shit, bro. Yeah, that did 33 damage. What happens if we equip him with his stupid staff? It actually doesn't do it. The staff doesn't even give him anything. I wonder if the nunchuck does. How much money did we get from that? We got a little bit. Let's get a little bit of money. First Final Fantasy was actually Mystic Quest. I don't understand the hate for the game. I don't think it was Mystic Quest. I thought Mystic Quest came after Final Fantasy. Because Mystic Quest is on the Super Nintendo and Final Fantasy 1, isn't that on the Nintendo? Oh, your first Final Fantasy, not the first. I misunderstood. That's on me for misreading that. I like Mystic Quest. I think Mystic Quest is fun. I don't know if it's actually a good game, but I know I liked it. Can you target all by going backwards? No, that's Final Fantasy 2. How much mana do you have? You don't have mana. You have Dungeons and Dragons spell slots. That's pretty cool. Well, you're slapping right now. Did they make this game easier in the Pixel Remaster? I wouldn't be surprised if they did. Which is like totally sad if they did. That's why I want to play the original really bad. But again, I just couldn't find a way to do it. Two damage. No white mage? We got a red mage. That's a white mage. Between that and items, we're going to be good. Chip Skylar got a strength, an intellect. I assume intellect is useless on the warrior. Maybe it gives him more MP. Maybe he gets the ability for some white magic, actually, or something. Luck on the Monkey D. Luffy. Bonanza got some strength. That's super not important. All right. Looks like you're guaranteed to get HP every level. What are we at? We're at 88. We should be able to get that nunchuck now. Use this to wash up. Okay, well, wash up, man. I wonder if the thief can use the nunchaku. How much was that? It cost 8? That shit's free, bro. Okay, so the staff didn't do anything, but this actually does seem like it'll increase our damage. This lowers our accuracy. It is accuracy plus 5. This knife is super accurate, but in case we need to auto attack. All right, I think we're ready. Warrior being smarter. I wonder if the stats up are random. Actually, we should check to see if we can get sometimes warriors can get like white magic. What is this motherfucker doing? Some sage did some crescent moon shit. Got it. Doesn't look like it. I kind of do want raise an ally's defense. And we don't have enough money for another thing, do we? No. Screw the magic. We don't need no more magic. Goblin Guard, preemptive strike. For us or them? For us or them? For us. So you were doing 33 before. Let's see what you do now. 29. It seems like you may have gotten worse. I don't understand the mechanics of your fists, but we might take off that nunchuck. That $8 well spent. My ass, bro. There's a little blue light in my microphone to let me know it's on. It's going out. It just flickers all the time now. We got some wolves. Yeah, man, this guy slaps with those fists. He's going up and slapping. Is there formation in this game? There's configuration. So there's not front row, back row. Okay. I'm not like concerned. I just don't want my black mage in the front row if it is a mechanic. Chaos Shrine full of chaos. A ghoul. It's not polite to call him that. Oh, this guy's strong. This guy doesn't mess around. It could be like Final Fantasy 2, where every time you do something, you level that. You don't get levels, you get like skills in that. Agility, stamina, it's probably good. Those are relatively high stats. You know, I think I don't care what you get. Although stamina's got to be good for HP, right? Maybe not. Maybe stamina is like physical defense or something. Leather cap. No cap. I think these guys might be hard enough where we use a fire magic. No, we only have two, so never mind. We only have 2 and 1. That's right, yeah, just get better hits, bro. Easy. How the heck does this guy have... Oh, you know what? We probably used one. Okay, that would make sense. We might actually leave before fighting the boss. Oh my god. Oh, these are zombies. They're not ghouls. These guys should be, in theory, easier. I see you don't heal when you level up. Good. I hate when you heal when you level up. Yeah, right, bro. Get with the times. You ain't nothing. You ain't never gonna be nothing. Let's go ahead and can you equip a leather cap? One more defense. Let's go. Might have a full set of leather gear hiding in here for us. Black Widow. Oh, how you've fallen. That's it? Man. Strength. Let's go. Every level gets strength. Oh my gosh. Look at that level. D. Luffy. A potion and a tent. Yeah. Can you use these on this world, or is that to be the overworld? It has to be the overworld. Well, he leveled up enough where his HP is low now. Gigas worm. It is a pretty big worm, I won't lie. Look at it, not even close, buddy. Not even close. These guys hit pretty hard comparatively to what I had been fighting. Won't lie. We're not using it. We're not using it. We have potions for that, right? Do we have potions? We got 1 potion. Look at there we go. You think I'm gonna preempt the strike for us or them? For us. For us. Magic is very limited early on. Let's go. Ooh, almost. Shit. Oh, but that preemptive strike means we got to go again, right? Fire. Fire. Mystic Key. We'll have to go to the Ancient Elf King to get that. No good thing this time. Oh, they're fast. Oh! When we're hit like that and we're going down. Don't worry, hit him for 4. Smack him. Oh, you had to be like that, huh? You had to go for the one that you could kill. Now my black mage is going to be forever like a level lower because I'm never going to have anyone die again. You walk a circle in this place, you end up... Oh my god! We might fucking die here. Christ almighty, please don't have a lot of HP. Oh no! Someone kill that dog! Where's my AoE? Someone get me a boomerang. Is this Dragon Quest? This game's like, we're gonna make you fight 9 enemies at a time, motherfucker. We gotta kill this dog. It's okay. See, the poison might hurt you more than anything else. Maybe not. Maybe when does the poison hurt you? At the end of the round. Well, we're fucked. Come on! Kill the dog! Okay. We should be in the clear, but it's gonna be real close. The poison's not helping us out here. Yeah, we know you're all faster than us, man. We know, we get it. You guys are super speed. All right, we'll have to run from the next fight. We did get a level up, though. If we get out of here. If we get out of here, we'll feel... Oh, a potion? I don't mind if I do. Every hit, huh? Or every step? I'll admit. That's a little more extreme than I was expecting. We got this. We don't need to run from this mother effer. We got it. Warriors of Light, baby. Cha 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 cha. Calm down. All right, does Tent revive us? Let's see if Sleeping Bag revives people. If not, it'll at least heal us, and we could go back to town and use the church, I assume. They're dead as fuck. Doesn't even get rid of the poison. Detoxify, please. Luckily, these guys are punk asses. Now we're gonna bring the ability to get rid of poison and revive people. All right, White Mage, you're failing us. What's with this level 1 magic bullcrap? Let's drink some water. Maybe that'll help. Everyone relax. We're gonna make it. You actually get less ticks walking diagonal, apparently. I kind of wish it was like one every 15 steps and then it did 15 points of damage or something. But it is very funny to watch. It feels like he's getting hit by a machine gun whenever you move. Little did these guys know, when we went out, we got rich. Look at that. We're up to 592. That's what we started with. We're under attack. We're under attack. I don't think poison can kill you, but it might be able to. 40 gil, bro. 40 gil. I bet they only have this in here because of Dragon Quest, and they couldn't conceive that you didn't have to go to a church to revive people. Without, like, magic, you know? Hopefully you get rid of my poison. We'll buy an item if we have to. But I would like to not have to... Just sleep the poison off, bro. Man, they're serious about this poison shit. All right. Take me to the item shop. They're like, no, that shit's real. It does not just go away. They're 50 each also, by the way. That's our fucking money. Let's bring a couple of these. Sell the knives, sell the clothes, sell the clothes, sell the staffs. That's good. Now, quickly, please drink this stupid antidote. I can't, those dumb dogs, bro. Can we get a detox in chat? No. No. Let's take a look over here. What was this? I know it's black magic, but I mean, like, did we get anything good? You just don't really need multiple. Even if it's like, here's the thing. I don't know the enemy weakness. So having both fire and lightning, I'm not, by the time, if I try fire once and I try lightning once, I'll be out of magic. So it's like, it doesn't even matter. I'll just use fire twice. All right, let's go. That's a crazy ass horse. What are you doing out here, you crazy son of a bitch? I've never seen a crazy horse in Final Fantasy. Where is this guy in the new ones? Why don't they ever bring back Crazy Horse? You kidding me? Tell me Crazy Horse doesn't deserve its own game. Let's save. No. Oh, be careful. All right, we have to finish. We have to get this bottom corner. We have no choice. Good. A Gigaswarm, otherwise known as Giga Dead. There is auto battle button. I wish it wasn't always like there. Auto battle? Get out of here, bro. I'm trying to play a real game where I have to mash A to auto battle. Ooh, 2 Mystic Key slots. I fucking hate this fucking dog, bro. I hate this dog. I'll reload. I'll reload. You better not fucking poison me. I don't even actually. You fucker. You dirty. You know what? Fuck it. No. I'm not fighting that dog. Fuck that dog. I'll reload. I'll save, scum. Fuck that dog. Save for DQ Monsters. Still here for FF1 Classic. I'm happy you actually watched Dragon Quest Monsters. I had a really fun time with that playthrough. All right, Gigaswarm. Oh, it's interesting. Same encounter. I wonder if there's like a 23 damage. Are you fucking high? My guy's got pants. He's barely got even pants on, and you're attacking him for that much. Glass Cannon is right, bro. Hello, Garland. I'm here to fight you. Who's there? The King's Lapdogs. You really think you have what it takes to cross swords with me? Very well, I, Garland, will knock you down. Well, you're going to attack. You're going to attack. Maybe you keep that, and then we'll just cast fire. How much HP could he have? Oh, this guy's a punk. Unless he pulls out some sick-ass moves pretty soon here. I don't even think we need to worry about healing. Wow, that guy's a punk ass. That guy's weaker than the dogs. That was a really cool death animation, I'll tell you that. His HP went from 49 to 50. They are really, really serious about the like the black mage is a glass cannon. Also, I can't help but notice the bats are still here. Who needs a white mage? Bro, white mages are for chumps. Are those bats good guys? Thank you for returning my daughter to my side. There can be no doubt you're the warriors of light. You should hear the prophecy in its entirety. If I may, when darkness veils the world, the four warriors of light shall come. If they cannot gather the shards of light, the darkness will consume all. The four crystals will never shine again. Now I hear that a crystal can be found at the continent to our north. Restoring light to the crystals, our only hope of ridding the world of the monsters which plague it. I have the bridge rebuilt as promised. Otherwise, we would never have rebuilt that bridge. We would have let the world come to ruin. Fanfare. Dun, 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 dun. Give me money. You didn't pay me. What did you say? Your daughter's always with me? Oh, I got a loot. Who said that there wasn't some sweet ass loot in here? Sarah's thoughts are always with you. Who's Sarah's? Hey, Sarah's thoughts are always with you. I just want you to know from the bottom of my heart, my daughter thinks about you. What about you, King? Who? Who do I? What? Are your thoughts with me? Who? Thank you for saving the princess. I like that tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Where's my camera? Were the Final Fantasy devs, when they made this, were they just making a giant penis? Is there any reason to come down here and add two big old testicles to the giant cock room? I feel like they might have had a bit of dick on the mind. Or if they didn't, someone on the team did. They're like, oh my God, look at this map. It's going to be a giant penis. And they're like, who's going to know? And remember, because King is the head dick. That's what they were talking about, I'm pretty sure. Let me quickly switch this back. All right. You know what? Maybe we could leave it down here. Maybe this is better. I'm not actually sure. We can't get into these doors. We can, but there's one that two require mystic keys or some shit. And they weren't feeling it. Orders from His Majesty were to do our part to fulfill the prophecy. See, they were already working on the bridge, but now they're just going to do their jobs well. Look at that, you did it. Almost. Almost. Come on, hurry. How many fucking transitional scenes did you have to give me there? What does this bridge have to do with the prophecy? The warriors of light are here. Don't we get the first, like, the big cutscene? Let's go ahead and rest up. No matter where you enter from the bottom. I like that. 30 gil a night. Let's go. The guards are lazy to build it. Yeah, equipment goes up in value, and like it's gonna be. Oh, the equipment's better, but also the enemies are gonna deal more damage. So the equipment's probably gonna. We're probably still gonna take just as much damage, but whatever. All right, here we go. The cutscene. This was such a big deal back in the day, I feel like. I mean, I've seen this when I was a child. The end. No, but like, even I've seen this a lot when I was a kid. Where do they get the crystals from? Maybe it's from their hometown. It's possible. Bring the world into light. It's a pretty good water effect that they have there at the bottom with like the little shitty building, but it's being reflected on the bottom of the building, or into the water. But then you think about it, it's not a reflection. It's like they just did blue pixels and darker blue pixels to signify it. And it's like, I know that's simple, but as someone that's not an artist, I always get impressed with like, oh yeah, I wouldn't have thought of that. I wonder what the first cutscene in a video game is. This might be up there, and maybe it's not literally, but I mean, it's like got to be close. Save princess. What if these two wolves kill us right now? Welcome to the real game, bitch. Leave them alone. Man, I feel like 4 warriors might just be the way to go. It seems like the game would be easier with 4 warriors. I'm trying to plan out my path. We need some AoE. AoE. Black Mage will get better. I'm confident they will. They can't get worse. But, you know, you don't master magic overnight. What is this? Don't kill me. I've never seen this before. I've never seen this character. Is this new? My eye! My eye! Shit! Ouch! I can't see a blasted thing without my crystal eye. Can you see out of your crystal eye no matter where it's at? Tell us where it's at. Well, let's take a look. Frontwards, backwards, any way you see. Such a strange spell to swish swishery. Enolanda kalana kaka swish swisharoo. That's a fucking not cool. You're doing a bad job. It's very dirty in here. It's a fucking cave, bro. I think you might be creating more dust than you're... Like, the thing is, if you just move dust back and forth, it doesn't cause it to go anywhere. You need to pile it up and then scoop it out. If you take dust that's in the left side of the room, move it to the right side of the room, and then you take it from the right side of the room to the left side of the room, there's still the same amount of dust. These people aren't janitors like I am. I'm a real professional. Ogre? Or is it Ogre? Shut up, bro. We got you. I'm happy you're playing this. It's my favorite series. I do love Final Fantasy. I like Dragon Quest more, but I really, really love Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 10 like a lot. This would be fun to go through and play the Final Fantasies because then it would give me an excuse to play Final Fantasy both 8 and 10 again. Although I would skip 9 because I've played 9 recently enough and I never want to play it again. Please. Are they in the back row? Don't die. Just keep touching the warrior. I don't know if that actually counts as the back row, but I felt like we did very little damage. Some of these fights are fucking hard. I miss old RPGs that weren't afraid to kill you. Let's go. All right, if you stay alive, you could use a potion. In fact, you know what? We'll do a cure also. We're almost out of fire magic, but not yet. Fuck! Do you have to attack that one guy 6 times in a row? You're not able to diversify your attacks? You're playing with meta, bro. Final Fantasy 8 mean triple triad? I do love triple triad, don't get me wrong. FF6? FF6 is, I think, mid-tier. I don't think FF6 is nearly as good as people say it is. We're going back and reviving our fucking guy. I don't want to go fight a bunch of shit without him. Let's take a look. FF1 is top tier. Top tier The best three are 7, 8, and 10. As far as the order of them, I am not sure I could put them in a specific order. I don't know what that hit thing means, by the way. Can you double equip weapons? We should try that on the warrior. One is up there though. I think we'll find out by the time I'm done with this, but like Dragon Quest 1 is fucking great. Doesn't look like you do. Unless your arms is your arms. No, okay. And then would I try Final Fantasy 13? I think I would. It's time. I hated Final Fantasy 13, but I played it the day it came out, and that was a long time ago. I was very, very, very let down. I was very let down with Final Fantasy 13. Which is, you know, it's like fine, I understand. But it just was, it was not what I thought of when I thought of Final Fantasy. After playing Final Fantasy 12, this giant open MMO free-form world, and then can you please get the fuck out of my item shop? It felt like such a step back in every way, and it was even more combat. We're not going to buy that. We're just going to save. Final Fantasy 1 through 6 all have their charm. I agree, except for 4. I think 4 is the worst Final Fantasy. I do not like 4. I love number 2 though. Number 2 it might be my favorite of the early ones. And I know that's not popular. But I like the little dialogue system. I had a lot of fun with it. You love finding new JRPG channels? That's awesome. Here's the thing. I play mostly gacha games on the channel. Like if you look at my YouTube channel, you see mostly gacha games. But I prefer to play single player JRPGs, but they just don't make good YouTube videos unless you're a creative, which I'm not. I'm more of a guide person, and these games have had their guides made a long time ago. You have more magic than my black mage. You must be a higher level. But when a single player JRPG comes out, like I prioritize that over everything. Like I'm very excited for Dragon Quest 7 remake next. Like it's in like 5 days or something, right? Like maybe 6 days. We'll just punch them. We're not gonna die. We're not gonna die. I would like some better armor. I miss the enemies doing 1 damage to me. You are gonna cure. Right now the black mage doesn't do anything, but it's coming. Don't worry, it's time when the sun is about to shine. With 13, they do start with full health every single battle, so there's that. 13, I don't know if 13's a good or a bad game. I know it gets shit on, but like I think it's just important to keep in context that like when I was a kid, I mean, what year did 2013 come out? Sorry, FF13 come out? FF13 release date 2009. So I was still in high school. So this was going on not quite 20 years ago, but 17 years ago. 17 years ago when this game was coming out, I had played Final Fantasy 10. I didn't play 11, but 10 was like my favorite game of literally all time. And then, you know what, we'll use this. We'll use a sleeping bag. And then 12 was very good. I don't like it as much anymore, but I loved it at the time. And then 13 came out. I was like, what the hell is this? This isn't even Final Fantasy. I didn't even recognize the game, honestly. These pirates are going to kick our ass. A Dragon Quest 6 remake? That could be fun. Once we get AoE, the Black Mage is going to fucking fulfill his role, and it's going to feel so good. But getting 4 attacks every time you leave town is not where we want to be right now. That 7 damage did it. I'm still not sure what to do with the monk. I'm not sure if he's supposed to equip a weapon or not equip a weapon. His damage hasn't gone up, so we might need to equip a weapon now. Luckily, Crazy Horse is like a level. I will say the balance is crazy. Just putting like an enemy that hits us for 2 damage compared to an enemy that hits us for a 35 with 3 other enemies that hit us for 35 is crazy. I see people who make platinum videos and JRPG ones do not do as well. I mean, they can, like, JRPG videos can do incredibly good, but it's like the ones that could do good is like, oh, a 10-hour review of Final Fantasy X, like secrets in Final Fantasy VII, all kinds of like really like creative people coming up with very good, heavily edited, highly scripted videos. And that's a different ball game than what people like me are doing. I'm more of just like a casual Andy who plays games. Oh, look at this only gives us 2 attack now. So you are still stronger with it in theory. So I think the monk is supposed to be barehanded. As he's leveling up, it looks like his attacks are getting stronger. You agree with your Final Fantasy takes? I appreciate that because almost no one else does. But you're making me feel smart. Smack him. You're one crazy horse. Get over here, you crazy horse. You get a lot of levels up in this game. What level are we? We're level 8 already. I mean, I'm sure it slows down. Maybe it doesn't slow down because the game's not that long. Bro, was the 9 enemies a good choice? I don't think so. I think the 9 enemies is a silly choice. All right, I'm going to say it. Let's see if you guys can kill the goblins on your own. They literally have like 7 HP. Are you guys going to play the Dragon Quest VII remake when it comes out? Do you think that, this is my question. If you guys have played the demo, let me know. Do you think they still put with the complete, it's called Reimagined. Do you think they put the job system like behind the 20-hour mark or 15-hour mark like it was in the first game where it's like way deep in there? And I guess they're all weak. Good hit. We are taking a lot of damage. Nice little 29 heal. Pretty weak ass heal. I mean, you're still the lowest. I wonder if they had a big emphasis on dodge chance in this game because of Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, you're interested in the Dragon Quest 1 and 2 remake they have? I bet the remake of Dragon Quest 1 is even better. I don't know. I didn't play Dragon Quest 2, but I did play Dragon Quest 3, which is considered the good one. Dragon Quest 1 is better, in my opinion. And it's better in a weird way, where it's not 10% of the bestiary. That's pretty interesting already. It's like a smaller game in every way, but that doesn't make it a worse game. It's like, oh, if you were, at the time, if you were to say Dragon Quest 3 is better than Dragon Quest 1 in every single way, it would make sense. Okay, they're in the pirates. Do we get... Please tell me you get a black magic here that will let me attack area of effect. Oh. It's 250? I'll take this for now, but I'm not interested. Sup, Plat? You interested in the new Monster Hunter Stories coming out in March? Yes and no. I am interested, but I thought Stories 2 had terrible combat, so I don't know. I didn't like the combat. So I'm not optimistic that I'll think the game is fun. I think we're just gonna go back to our hands. I mean, if we just get to use our hands for the whole game, I'm in, right? I will say they had a lot of niche magic back in the day. I mean, maybe it's not niche. Maybe this shit's gonna happen constantly. Will you let me go there without fighting the pirates? Yes, you will. Okay, thank you. Would you like to fight 9 pirates with 0 AoE? Yes, I would. I guess we give our motherfucker 1 defense. We buy 3 of these. Optimal. Optimal. No, I don't think that is optimal. I've changed my mind. Optimal. Where's your gloves? Remove that. I don't even think it said you could equip them. You need that 3rd defense, man. Although maybe not. Maybe it's actually worse than the 2%. It doesn't say it's better. That's interesting. Why not? It actually does. All it does is lower your evasion. Interesting. The monk is weird. He interacts with equipment in an interesting way. Does this fix the broken magic like sleep? I don't know. I haven't played I don't know what's broken. I don't have sleep, so maybe yes, maybe no. Magic back in the day. I think there was also like the thief didn't have a stat, like his stat didn't do anything or something, like agility didn't have an effect. 1 MP of each magic level. Very interesting. I mean, it's kind of, I do kind of think this is a fun item because the further you get into the game, the better it gets because it'll give you an MP of a really high one. But when you're just getting like another level 1 slot, I'm kind of like, who cares? All right, let's go out and save first. Can you save in town? No. You actually have to save on the world map. It's funny. They're going around looting and pillaging like they own the place. I don't think you can loot and pillage something you own. I think they're looting and pillaging like they don't own the place. Which they don't. Arrgh. You got cannonballs of steel to be taking on the Great Pirate Bike. It's BK. Lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt. Oh, they're weak ass punks. Oh, they're easy. I love the combat despite being buggy, but they had made some changes in quality of life. I just didn't like, I don't remember exactly what it was, but I remember not liking the combat. It's been a while since I played it, and maybe I'm wrong. Bro, these guys are just like the goblins. This is literally easier than the 9-person fight that was a random encounter. These guys got like 30 HP. The monk feels strong right now. Maybe it's because they have low HP. A leather shield? Great. Give me my money back. Hold on there, matey. You obtained a ship. Man! You know what I gotta say about Final Fantasy? I forgot that we got the ship right here. They waste no fucking time talking. They don't fuck around. You show up to like the game starts, you save a princess, 5 minutes later, you defeat an army of pirates and take their boat. Like they're just like, hey, we got shit to do. We got to save the world. We're not here to like so many quests. Like we got to save the world. Let's go on a 30-hour fishing mini quest. And you're like, no, bro, I'm here to win. I'm here to lay down the fucking smackdown, bro. Let's go. The thief stat didn't matter for escaping battle, but lots more was broken. For example, elemental weapon or the magic wasn't scaling with intelligence stat. I wonder if they fixed that. Well, but what's down here, though? You just want me to go on the boat? Ambushed by tarantulas? Oh, this is literally my worst nightmare. What does that sound? Sounds like a rain stick. Like a hollow stick hitting a wall or something. The only way to get rid of poison is to buy antidotes, right? Isn't that like every time I get poisoned, that's like a $50 fine? Until they get the white magic that gets rid of it, I suppose. Why is the black magic sucks so far? Stand back! Look at that, look at the black mage. Everyone stand back! I'm gonna do it! Everyone stand back! Wow! I know he's gonna get better. At least they're attacking the people that could take it. Yes, yes, yes. More int. Let's go. Apprentice warrior. We did something. We're taking it. We're tanking it. Well, when you sell level 3 magic, let me know. You know what? Let's go ahead and... Maybe we're less likely to get poisoned if we dark them. It worked on about half the enemies. 3 evaded. We got 4 of them, so a little more than half. This game likes killing you in the overworld. All the so far the boss fights have been jokes, and the overworld has been a goddamn nightmare. You healed 3? Why? What a weirdly low number. So are we going to be able to afford to get an AoE black magic and then literally just afford to use it every fight to help clear it? Use an ether every fight to like maintain so we could just stay in the open world forever? Who knows? Some games do not like to let you buy MP items. Do we even need the boat? Is the boat optional? You gotta be honest with me if it is. Good, get on the ground. So far, I like the warrior more than the monk, I'll be honest. All right, maybe the poisons do. Actually, when you die, I bet you don't revive with poison. Maybe that's the best. Maybe that's the way you cure it. That's how you cure the poison, bro. Of course. It's all making sense now. We're all paralyzed. I think we're dead. Well, there you go. We were defeated. Oh no. Maybe it's because they stun locked the entire party for 15 minutes. All right, let's take the boat this time. Oh, water monsters. You know what that means? Thunder magic. Let's hope these motherfuckers don't fucking paralyze you for 10 minutes straight. Bump, bump, bump. That was very unimpressive, Red Mage. That was very unimpressive. These guys got HP, I'll give them that. Line them up. There we go. Am I ever supposed to equip a mage or a monk with anything? Or not? Is he supposed to just stay raw dogging it? We don't care what the levels are. We already had him. My God, this boat moves fast, bro. We got to explore that other side. We got to go back where we were. Fire. Oh, maybe you do gain your magic back when you level up. It's very weak right now. We need some stronger shit. We need some stronger shit, bro. The red mage is just right now a bad warrior, a bad white mage, and a bad black mage, which I assume that's kind of the theme of it. But it is nice that they're all three, I suppose. We're gonna have to do this. Please put it right next to the... No, it's the farthest building. Shit. Okay. This is the cheapest way to heal, right? Monks are just glass cannons. I wouldn't have thought... Like, I think of monks as being tanky. Or at least evasive, you know, but like being hard to kill. I would have thought the thief is the glass cannon. The black mage, but if it was like the black mage, yeah, that's a glass cannon. The thief, yeah, that's a glass cannon. The red mage, yeah, they're kind of a glass cannon. I'm like, well, who's not? The warrior, he's like a tank. He's like a cannon, but also not made of glass. I'm assuming he hits for way less later, but I bet he's always relevant. Stand back! All right, everyone. Poison, yes, good. We're not getting rid of it. I'm not spending 50 bucks to get rid of that poison. The black mage is gonna die. It's just a matter of time. We don't have any magic that's helpful anyway. I want to see what's on this tip. So far, nothing. Let him die. Let him die. He could use dark, though. I'm still a little sick, I could tell. I'm a little stuffy. I hit him. That, you know, that one defense helped. That's a pretty good hit. Alright, use a fucking potion, bro. If you live, you get to use a potion. If you die, you die. Alright, I don't have a way to fast travel back to town, so we should probably... I will allow you to attempt to heal yourself. Good hit. You could hear the sound effects of like a critical in there or something. I don't know what all these... Oh, 4 hits means. It's a very obscure kind of system, but I'm in. Antidote. All right, tip is empty. It's like, that's what your girlfriend said last night. Oh! We are still only at 62 HP. We might want that. I'm actually, it's actually crazy that the black mage is about to surpass the monk in HP. That I was not expecting. I guess our backup tank is the red mage. I mean, there isn't really a backup tank, right? It's like the warrior. That's who does that shit. More ports. Oh, double ogre. I kind of like dark. We have nothing else to use that skill on, and if it saves us some damage, it's probably better than healing. Okay, that did 1 damage. Never mind. Maybe we don't need that. Also, the one that already attacked. Awesome. The one that we're probably going to kill this turn. Darkness really paid out for us there. Okay, well, at least either the Warrior's super beef. I'm sure the Warrior's by far the beefiest, but that, I mean, that was nothing. Looking for another town with some better gear. Okay, dead end. Preemptive strike is good. Might as well dark them. You got a good amount. Nice little crit. I can't remember which ones had the I can't remember which enemies had the darkness on them, but I know this guy didn't have darkness, so we'll fight him. Good. Hey, that was a good hit. Not as good as the monk, but I mean, you did it. Preemptive strike OP, bro. We didn't even get poisoned. He said confidently before the fight was over. I like it that size. All right, so there wasn't any reason to come down here, but we did gain some experience and knowledge. I think we could just auto attack these guys. You forget a lot? I forget a lot too. And a lot of it is also like unclear. Like, is how many hits, how much damage you do? Is it, I don't know. Like, how do you increase your amount of hits? Is it based off a stat? Or I honestly, I don't even really care that much. Like, even without knowing the underlying mechanics, you can know leveling up makes you hit harder, right? I don't need to like solve the riddle of the damage formula to like understand. As I get stronger, I do more damage. Although I don't know if I should equip gear. I don't know if I should equip weapons on the monk at all. There we go. Look at that. Fully healed, kind of. I miss old JRPGs because they have bad healing spells. I've never seen a scorpion. I mean, yet anyway. We'll use fire. Can't be too careful. Actually deal some damage. Pop, 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 pop. Good, good, good. Yeah, you know what? We'll use more fire. We're going back to town in a second here to heal. The number of hits based on the accuracy plus weapon power of the character. So for each hits, it's additional damage. That's what I assumed. Do you think the church can cure poison, or do we have to go buy an antidote? I mean, we'll find out. But let's take a look. Oh, get down. There's no church in this town? Item shop, armor shop. White magic, black magic. There's no church in this town? Wait, is this the church? It just doesn't have an icon, a symbol. Yes. You don't need my... Oh, I will. I would rather... Honestly, it's probably cheaper to kill them and then pick them up. We better buy some more fucking potions, bro. They don't fuck around with potions, with antidotes in this game. Poison is a real status element. You gotta watch out. What version is this? Looks crisp compared to the original. I really wanted to play the original, but I couldn't find a way to do it. And so this is whatever is on Steam. It must be the Pixel Remaster, right? In fact, I'm very confident it is the Pixel Remaster. Assuming there's only the one called Pistol Refaster. $500 on a Phoenix Down? Bro, why would I spend $500 when I could just inconvenience myself by walking back? The scene, were they actually called Gold Needle and stuff and Echo Herb? I don't know. But I like it. We're all healed up. We're ready to go. You don't have that much crazy. You're not like tripling the HP of other characters now as the warrior. File 5. Super boat. What the fuck is that? It's big eyes. Or beige eyes. Lightning's got to be good here. Fire's probably not. As long as they don't do like big status elements, we should be fine. But you never know what big eyes could do. Good hit. Basically, more level and better weapons equals more damage, except for Monk. His fists are the weapons. So the Monk is gonna keep using fists. So why even have the nunchuck and be like, look at this, it's an improvement. And then he levels up, and then the nunchucks are actually just like worse than using his base fists. I do like using your fist as weapons, though. All right, big guy. He hasn't done anything yet. He is very scary looking. This is clearly the scariest enemy I've seen so far. Where are we going? And we'll find out. There's only so many spots we can go. We're looking for the next town. God, I'm so stuffy. We're looking for the next town because that'll hopefully be where we get some actually good magic. Oh, you motherfucker. You did have gaze. It'll wear off. It'll wear off. Apparently, like the other goblins we fought, the gas, they have it as part of their auto attack. To just keep you stun locked for all of fucking time. I was hoping I was getting better. I think I'm getting better, but still. I'm getting sick with it. Who do you think's the strongest? Do you think, what's like in the tier list? Who's considered the strongest character of the classes? I assume it's not the thief. That's my only guess. You got it. Come on, you gotta slide in there, man. Get in those DMs. All right, at least we know the red ones are the weaker ones because they have chief at the end of their name. Or sorry, the stronger ones. So it's mostly the weak ones. Although the weak ones are hitting for more. Oh. When you kill one, it makes an additional one flee, maybe? So maybe they're not actually weaker. Is that an interesting mechanic? Are we about to have an interesting mechanic in this game? Because that's crazy. Okay, no. I mean, maybe, but it wasn't like what I was thinking. I was like, when you kill that guy, one of his normal guys runs away as a sense of demoralizing them. Like, it's a little bit of a storytelling thing. That would, I guess one of them just fleed naturally when he died. But, like, that was an interesting moment for sure. A little bit of a story was told there. It might have been that guy's brother, for all we know. His lover. Stygians need love too, man. Let's go magic. Who says you need a white mage? So that's probably where we gotta go. That's probably the objective. Let's do one more loop around. We can go back to the first town, right? See if they got better gear now. Now that we've really leveled up. 2 hits, he's getting faster. Come on, you got this. Ugh. Chip Skylark, keep it going. Because yeah, it looks like they're keeping us. Oh, Buccaneers. Are you the same as before? You don't seem to. Yeah, you actually seem to be stronger than the other ones that we fought in town. More HP and harder to deal lots of damage to. Bop, bop, bop. Nunchuck are a noob trap. I remembered using them for a long time until I noticed they were making my monk weaker. To be fair, There's only 2 variant of nunchucks in the whole game. Oh yeah, why do they even exist though? I don't. I mean, it's hard to know exactly what designers are thinking, especially when there's like old video game knowledge. But it is kind of funny. It's one of those things where like, yeah, but why though? The monk is definitely dealing the most damage right now. We've kind of already gone through this ebb and flow, which is kind of fun, of different classes at different stages of the game so far. I mean, it's only been a couple hours, but different classes have had different strengths. Like they've been the strongest damage dealers and at different points. Like at the very first round, it was the warrior. Then I think it was the black mage for like a fight, and like one fight literally. And now it's the monk is kind of taking the lead. And maybe the black mage comes back, maybe the warrior comes back. Like there's been kind of this fun little, as the characters develop into more specialized, kind of what they're doing is kind of fun. But yeah, I wonder why they built a weapon to make a character weaker. Maybe it's a power fantasy. Maybe it's for thieves. Maybe thieves use it. It's like it's actually really good weapons for the thieves. And it's like, yeah, we'll let monks equip them in case they want to for like a little bit of time, but they should probably take them off. Oh, this is a different area. I'm actually scared of that. Can we save on this, on the boat? Maybe. Bum, bum, bum. Let's go. Who's your favorite, what are your favorite classes in this game? It is kind of fun. Instead of a job system in this game, because I think Dragon Quest III was out, right? It's around that time. They just let you choose your jobs at the start, right? You can't change jobs in this game, I don't think, apparently, but you get to like kind of choose a specialized party, which is kind of a fun, like the fact that this game lets you pick 4 black mages if you want is very fun. It's a very good feeling. Let's take a look. Do you guys still have all the same magic? I assume that they do, not like anything has fucking changed, but let's just double check. I'd feel silly for not double checking. Do we not have sleep? I wonder why we didn't get sleep. Must have been a money thing. There you go. You know what? Now you're full up. I don't know if I want to lower an enemy's evasion, if I'm being honest. Maybe. But probably not. Let's go. I love how many bugs there were also. Like, that's such a fun... Like, if it was a modern game, it'd be upsetting. But as an old game, it's part of the charm. Like, there's like really... It's really an old game. It's like 30 years old. I mean, it's older than... I think Final Fantasy is older than me. I'm not very good with dates. I'm kind of an idiot. Look at that. That rapier is coming in handy. Why don't you have it? We could have bought him a sledgehammer, I think, right? Something that actually makes him deal more damage. But whatever. We're going to go up to the left, I suppose. There's actually 2 directions to go. I don't see an indicator that we're supposed to go one or the other. This is a fight I would like to run away from. I just don't like fighting this many enemies without fucking AoE, bro. It's so annoying. Also, I should find out if you can attack the enemies in the back for tactical reasons. Like, if you have to attack the front row or not, you know? Like, do you do decreased damage if you attack enemies behind other enemies? It's hard to tell. You can definitely attack them, I'll tell you that. It can be hard to tell. I mean, that seems to be full damage. It seems like it's just a presentation of the enemies. Is this the only Final Fantasy they did 9 enemies in? I mean, I mean, there are some games that do, I don't know. 9's just like a very weird number. I mean, it makes sense based off the grid system that they're sitting on, but I don't feel like a lot of RPGs do the 9 enemies. 3 potions from that. That's making money. Warg Wolf. I'm a little nervous. 12. Okay, we're good. Stand back! I love the Black Mage's idle animation or whatever. Like he's getting ready to cast a spell. This. Are they asleep? There's no indicator, but I assume that they are. Maybe sleep just makes him deal less damage, or does it sleep just genuinely not do anything? I mean, it did only do 1 hit for 1 damage, so maybe it's actually just like doesn't do anything, or maybe it just like weakens him. Oh, there's a fucking cave here. Please be dead end, thank you. Preemptive strike is good, which means we're gonna mash our attack button. He's gotten up to 2 hits. He's getting pretty good. Pop, 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 pop. Thank God we got the monk. Can you imagine trying to do this with all red mages? Holy shit, that sounds like impossible. I know it's literally possible. I think someone did beat the game with every combination of possible characters, including individuals. Money. More money. Is this a town? Seems like this might be a town. Mind that when it comes to defense, a good armlet can make every bit as much as body armor. Try one out sometime. Well, I will. Why don't you guys start fucking selling some shit? This is the furthest I've ever been in Final Fantasy officially. His name is Smith. Okay, well, we find a magic sword. Or we fight a giant turtle, probably. This is the Final Fantasy way. Hello. There's a giant rock in my path. If only I had nitro powder. Interesting. Mystic? Yeah, okay. Well, we got to go talk to the Elf King eventually. Red Mage is your favorite? Have you saved recently? Oh, that's a good question. Have I? No save crystals makes it easy to forget. I see why they added them for idiots like me. It was about 5 minutes. So it wouldn't have been the end of the world, but it would not have been ideal. I'll tell you that. Red Mage is my favorite, but also ones I don't use a lot. They just end up lacking power in the endgame. Jack of all trades, master of none. How dare you? They're the best white mages in the game because they're white mages that don't have to be white mages. The best class combination. The best class combination is probably 4 fucking warriors, bro. They don't die. And they get to use probably the best weapons in the game. Unless it's like the only reason the warrior might not be the best is because there's only like 1 legendary sword and you have to equip the rest with like kind of subpar weapons, and then you have to only have 1 on 1 really good guy. Where are we going? It looks like we have to go to the South Island. I like that. I can't tell which wolves are the strong ones, which ones are the weak ones. But isn't it kind of funny? Like, it only takes like 15 seconds into the game before they start using the same enemy of a different color. Like, that trope is alive and well. Like it was built. I mean, I'm sure it was done on Dragon Quest well before. Like obviously slimes, metal slimes, she slimes, like, you know, same thing with different colors and different names. But it is true. It's like in the same fight, you'll fight 3 different colored wolves. Like, all right. We're starting to get strong enough where we now don't just die. Until we fight those ghast and they fucking poison me to death, I'm sure. The 4 white mages team? Yeah, right. I'm never doing that. Until they get holy. Unless they get... I assume that they have... They did have a little bit of an offensive magic, like deal damage on holy enemies. And if they get, like, this light damage stuff, like, that could be good. But it sounds like a nightmare. Everyone's sitting around with their rods in their hands, just trying to get it smacked. All right, so we got to go south, I'm pretty sure. But first, I want to go back and, you know, I think it's just a good habit to go back and heal. Leave my guy alone, bro. Bro, you hear that crit? It doesn't say crit, but you could hear it. You could feel it. It's in your heart. Keep it up, my man. Keep it up. Thrifty Spender. I don't know why I just got something called Thrifty Spender. The bottom of my screen is cut off. Please give me some AoE magic, please. We've got to be getting close. It's got to exist in this game. Great. Now we got to pay to revive them. I must have got ambushed there, right? Or they're just fast as fuck, boy. Don't kill him. He's my damage boy. I mean, I'm not going to try to heal him, but he actually is less tanky than the red mage. Or sorry, he is, the red mage is more tanky than the monk. Which is kind of crazy to me. Well, doesn't matter which side we enter, but it feels good to enter the side that I intend to go into. Help me out, buddy. Help me out, buddy. You could just resurrect people. Honestly, I'd be a Christian too, or whatever their religion is. I would be a very devout religious follower if they could just resurrect dead people. However, they only seem to be able to resurrect the crystal guys. They, like, when Garland come, you know, or whatever, the pirates come and they kill a bunch of people. Although maybe not. I haven't heard anything about people dying yet. Maybe these guys really do just revive everyone that dies. Maybe they're really all that. They're just all that, bro. I saved, right? Did I save? I don't remember if I saved. Good hit. Good hits. Yeah, it's all right. I expect more of that character, so. Come on, Black Mage, it's your time to shine. Red Mage too. Yes! Finally. He's popping off. I like preemptive strikes. We'll just have the monk's strong enough now where we want him to attack something else. You just did more damage than the warrior with his stick. How did that happen? Did the warrior get a bad roll? The warrior's not doing any damage anymore. What happened? He needs a better weapon? We need to get him a sledgehammer. All right, nothing up there on that little dongle of a dick. Whoa, we got a kingdom here, boys. Boys, we got ourselves a kingdom. Let's go. Pop, 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 pop. Ugh. I think then it's someone. I watched a guy that's like, oh, 100% Final Fantasy 1, and I think he beat the game with every combination of characters possible. But I also think he beat it with like I think that includes solo runs, where it's like in the first you go out and you let your other characters die, and then you just don't revive them. I just don't know what we could do. Help our prince. Everyone's always asking for shit, bro. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. I'll buy 2 of those. More attack power. I'm in. Actually, I'm more interested in the magic. These look like dorky little elves. They gotta have some magic here, right? Yes! Yes! Lowers evasion of all enemies? I don't know. Paralysis sounds more fun. How much money do we got? Is that all of our money? We still got 3,000 left, boys. That's enough for one more. Get me over there. This dumbass water. Hello, lady. Oh, God, it's a man. Maybe. I can't tell. No matter where you go, there's going to be a white man in charge of a church telling everyone what to do, huh? Please bring me your donations. Defense +4! Can anyone else equip this? No one else can even equip a shield, huh? Oh, that's your body armor? Is an armlet? Okay. You don't need evasion. You're not that guy. Any new items? Same old, same old. I don't need this shit. That's a second Black Mage shop? They have level 3 and level 4 magic? I want haste. I can't afford it anymore. I can't afford it. At least these fucking suck. Oh my god, why would I ever play a... Like, I know getting rid of poison and stuff is cool, but it's like useless until it's the best spell. I want something that's like... It's like fine. I'm not upset to have it, but it's not exactly exciting. Man, those spells are expensive. It's a gravestone. Here lies Link. I mean, there's no way that's not just a Legend of Zelda reference, right? A little HP to the whole party. I'm in. You can't learn it? Uh-oh. This might be a hard playthrough. This might be hard. I thought you'd be able to do an AoE heal. I thought you just wouldn't be able to learn like level 5 or 6 magic or something. The idea that you're not going to be able to learn... Ooh. I mean, you got some single target stuff, I suppose. We should be fine, right, guys? Right, guys? I know we have to go to that thing up there, but let's just walk around here a little bit first. We got some magic that actually does damage now. In theory, let's see how this works. Oh, baby. He missed his fleet. You know what? At least they could fail, too. Yes! Okay. Excuse me, guys. God has entered chat. What the fuck are you doing? Fight him. Fight him. Fire him. Thunder him. You think you could stop me? I've got AoE now. Oh, you fool. You damn fool. You have awoken a monster. And his name is Luffy. E.D. Luffy. Erectile dysfunction Luffy. Right. I mean, I will say they got a lot of just space in this game. This is probably way, like, normally we're not going to use magic this fast, especially on the red mage. We'll probably keep it for the single target heals. He'll just be a really bad white mage that auto attacks when it's not needed. But the black mage we'll probably also use slower. Maybe we'll have a rule. It's like if there's less than 5 enemies, we never ever use it. We even have 3 level 4 magic, so we really want to buy the blizzard. Man, I want to buy a lot of stuff. We need more money. What's going on with this shit game? Give me more money. How much money is that? Still 1,700 fudging dollar signs, bro. We're broke. 100 gil a night. He's crazy, guy. Magic and gear is expensive. I mean, magic feels more expensive so far because you need 3 of them. You don't need, but you know, 3 of them per character, kind of. Can I sell shit? Do I have shit to sell? Also, have we been in here yet? Is that the church? Is the church? It just is like weirdly big. That's right. Let's sell some shit. We must have a couple things. Do I need to equip that? You already got chainmail and you got... Okay, we could sell that. Get rid of the nunchaku. That's no money. That's literally no money at all. That's literally no money at all. That was $100. All right, let's see how much 1 level 4 magic is, because I honestly just don't remember. But I am interested. $2,500. Do I start with the blizzard? Probably start with the blizzard and then go for haste, just to get more like farming potential, because then I have more spell slots before I got to come back. All right, we're here to talk to the Elven King. Well, he's just sleeping, bro. Please save our prince. What are you doing out here? Matonia? Didn't I see her? She needs the crystal eye, right? The dwarves? Yeah, the dwarves have been super chill. This is nice. Nice little garden. Ah, the Dark Elf King. So he doesn't have a throne room. He just has a bedroom, huh? All right. Well, that wasn't very productive. We might just need to go. Let's just save again. Save before you save, so that way you save. We might need to go back to the witch. I don't remember exactly where the witch was at, but she's around. I am willing to, for 8 enemies, I'm willing to wing it here. Because the witch needed the crystal eye. Where was she? Where was she? I don't remember. We'll find her. Luckily, this game isn't like infinitely sprawling. It's pretty, like, there's a lot of random encounters and stuff, but it's not actually hard to find the direction. I thought we'd have to fight the Dark King to get the crystal eye, to the witch to get the potion. But I guess we need to get the potion first to wake the prince, and then he'll help us go after the Dark King or something, is what my guess is. 2 enemies, we got this. Overkill. Good hit. Oh, see, only 2 hits that time. She was that area north. I remember. When I was like, is this new? Did they add this? It was on our way to the pirate town. Lay the old smack down, bro. Bop, bop, bop. It's a pretty good battle theme, but it's not what I don't know. It's not what I think of Final Fantasy battle music. They put random encounters in this game, man. Zoc is down to 100. What happened? There was a level where Zoc and the monk had the same HP. It was like 98 to 99, like 3 levels ago, and now the monk has 209 HP. Are stat level up random? With like weighted but random? Or completely random, something like that? I'm curious. Oh no, the gaze. Good hit. Oh, how did that kill him? How did 15 damage kill the eye? They just have no HP, huh? I mean, I'm in. You're not paralyzed, are you? No. Smack that, smack that. And we got over here. We could use magic here. We're going back to town after this, right? Thunder magic looks cooler, so we'll use that. Otherwise, we'll probably end up defaulting to blizzard magic because it's a higher level. Yes! Wish we had that earlier. Can you help us out? Okay, I was right. We do need to find her eye first. I missed something. We'll have to go back to where we were, I guess. To do what? I don't know. Oh, there was also a nice little, there was a thing there. We could have just sailed the boat up there. I want that magic key. I want that crystal eye. Bum, bum, bum. You know one thing I don't like about old RPGs that is a trope that they've done forever, and I think a lot of people like it, and I've never been a fan of it, is the getting a magical key later on that lets you open doors and chests in like early zones. Like, oh, you find this is like Dragon Quest. This is sealed by a magical power. Then you get the ability to open it with, you know, you get basically an ability later through the story to open it. Then you have to go back and remember where all the chests are. And some with a bad memory, I'm like, fuck, bro, where the hell are all these chests at? So then I end up looking up a guide, and I feel like that's kind of lame because I don't want to miss the chests, but I also don't want to write them all down as I go through. I just would rather them, I don't know. I don't like having to revisit areas for that reason. But also, I'm not really a Metroidvania guy either. I don't really like going back to old areas with new powers to re-explore it. Sometimes I could like it, but I'm not like super into it. Ba-ba-bum. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Oh, what's up? The first time, if this black mage ever hits triple digits with his auto attack, we know that we've grinded enough. All right, let's go talk to them again. And we'll use the... I mean, you could travel the world pretty fast now. I mean, not the world, but you can get from point A to point B pretty quick. Bum, bum, bum. Good hit. I do think it's funny. They give you a boss right at the start of the game, and then they don't for a while. In 6 areas, so it's easy to remember. Yeah, it doesn't... It seemed like it was using a lot. Which is nice and convenient. Nobody knows where he's gone. Yeah, I bet Wikipedia knows. Bitch. On a journey I took to the west, I wandered into an ancient castle. I didn't see anything to the west when I went over there. But I'm willing to be proven wrong. Okay. The closest I got to is that castle. So the west. But you can see I went to the west. And I didn't see shit. I didn't see shit. I must have just missed it, huh? Later on, the key is useless. It's not used anymore. So it is kind of funny. I assume after this, like, we'll get the key and then we can go back to those areas. Because there's 2 inside the first castle. There's 2 inside Garland's little castle. We found 1 on the way here, which would be 5 of them. So we've already almost seen all 6 of them, and I might have missed one. Let's go. Let's auto attack. I don't mind fighting lower enemies as much anymore now that they're not hitting me for so hard. Look at that. 43 damage. Overkill. Wolf or Warg Wolf? It's I think that's kind of a fun name because you have to decide if Warg means stronger or weaker. Because if it was Baby Wolf, you'd be like, it's weaker. If it was Ancient Wolf, you would assume it's stronger. Warg, I assume it's stronger. But I do like that there's, as a descriptor, you do kind of have to make a decision if you can't tell by just fighting it. Their stats are pretty similar to the other ones. I think I must have missed that you can come over here. Yeah, I must have missed this little opening. I should have used the magic here, I suppose. I think I have 1 tent to recover my MP. We also probably could have afforded Blizzard, which would have been a lot more auto attack, a lot more. I will say the magic is very limited. It's funny. It's a very this might be the only one that does it in the Final Fantasy games, but it's literally Dungeons and Dragons, right? You got spell slots. Maybe other ones do it. I'm not sure. I don't. Maybe some early ones do it. They definitely don't do it anymore. I guess we can come down here. Why? There's a hole. There's a hole in the ground, guys. What do you think's in this hole? Oh, poison! Yay, it's a 100% chance, too. Motherfucker. Fuck this guy, bro. Yeah, just keep hitting them. Keep hitting them. I mean, I don't want you to hit the monk necessarily, but... Shit! That was overkill. We got some antidotes. We're fine. We don't have... We might need a lot of antidotes, though. I'm not going to use spell slots on that shit. We found a hole, guys. Save complete. Save complete. Save complete. Jump into the hole. Key. All right. Key. Man, this is a nice guy. Gray ooze. We're just going to auto attack to get a vibe. Right now, the vibe is that you're weak. Okay, we're allowed to be here. Sometimes you don't know. You walk into a spot, you're not allowed to be there yet. Key. I mean, this is Garland vibes, right? Garland was with all the... Oh, these motherfuckers, though. I would like to save my magic into a boss fight. If I can. Bum. We're just gonna... You're gonna have to deal with being poisoned, bro. Why do that? Why don't do that? Just... We got 6. Just use them. We'll spend all of our money for the rest of the time on fucking antidotes. You guarding this door, green slime? They kind of look like mushrooms. 3 damage, not bad. 2 damage, not bad. Who's hitting these guys? 4 damage, not bad. What happened? Why this guy is so much stronger than the other ones? Thunder him. Fire him. That one was a little scary. Not worth any shit, though. Couple dollars. Wow, thank you. That's almost half of a spell. We should be using level 1 magic. Yeah, maybe not your level 1 magic. We should be using yours, though, for sure. You could use yours to heal as, like, replacement of potions. Bum. You never know when the next random encounter is going to be the one that fucking kills you, bro. This scares me. This fight scares me. That poison, though. They were very liberal with the poison at this in this era. Wow, good hit. Those guys aren't even worth shit for... Oh. They're not even worth shit for experience. Where did you get poisoned? Fuck! Oh, thanks for the poison. Why not some antidotes? This is the first, you know what? Now I know why antidotes are useless in every Final Fantasy game. It's because in this game, they're literally goddamn the nectar of life. They're like, hey, we don't want to make antidotes good ever again. They were too important in Final Fantasy 1. We'll never make antidotes relevant again. You're going to get an antidote, an echo herb, a gold needle in the first 5 minutes, and then you're immediately going to get remedies forever that do all those items in one. And in fact, you'll just get poison up for 2 mana at level 2. Like, oh, okay. I'm not actually against it, though. This is just a chest room. There's just a room with a bunch of chests with shit I don't... It's the scary guys, right? You went first! That's pretty good. Oh, fuck yeah, motherfucker. Fuck yeah. You tell me that had a dagger in it? Who invented this? Who decided this dungeon was worth my time? There better be a goddamn... There better be something huge down here. Be careful. Is the ghoul the scary one? Maybe, I think it's the gas is the scary one. Zock's finally getting up there. He's finally... Oh, these are weak boys. Okay. Well, I mean, he did numbers, but... These are weak boys. They're not the gas that we were afraid of. We got the B button. The button. I bet this just makes it get into more random encounters. You could be scary, but there's only 2 of you. You probably do some dumb fucking... Oh, darkness magic. Let me guess, that never fucking wears off, does it? Not that we want it to wear off. We got cool sunglasses now. Wait, does it wear off? Did they seriously make poison the most fucking OP thing and everything else sucks? More, like, the amount of enemy encounters is actually kind of huge. A large variety. 9 gold. I kind of want to go out and save. After we check out this dead end, we'll go out and save. Is this one scary? Yeah, this one's kind of scary. I don't know why they don't take damage. Although, if you get a crit, I think you ignore defense, right? Just use the fire magic. I'm sure they're weak to fire. Or, like, they're weak to magic. Yeah, they're just, like, an extreme... I guess that's Final Fantasy coded, right? The oozes. This is an ooze. You motherfucker. All right, we should have taken you more seriously. I didn't know that you were gonna... I didn't know you played that way. I didn't know he was that serious about it. I've used more antidotes in this game than I have ever playing Final Fantasy my whole life. In these last 2.5 hours, I've used more antidotes than I've ever used in my life. Don't let him attack. No! All right, we're in the clear. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. All right, let's save. Just to be safe, like, I don't want to lose those levels, right? You got 2. I want to keep 1 level 4 magic for each of them and the final boss. If the boss here, if there is a boss here, has a bunch of ads or something. Maybe, I don't remember if when you level up you get your magic back. It's been inconsistent, it feels like. Is this a magic key door? Would this be the last one? You got this. Oh, these guys don't have much HP anymore. We might be overkilling here. Okay, creepy. Three doors leading to the same area. Fire. All right, I feel like we've now gone the correct path, and we're gonna start fighting guys that hurt. Look at that. I like how weak the little skeletons are. Actually, like they're nothing. But the red one's a little bit stronger. But the normal skeleton like barely does little damage, as little HP. 500 EXP. I mean, I'm in. You take that. Can I make this? Is that empty? Why is that even here? It's just a trap room. I like the fleet. We don't do enough damage to these guys. I don't want to use any more magic on them. I just walk around our circle. It's just going to be a bunch of items. Fuck you, bro. We'll fight you. But I'm not happy about it. Especially because that fucking poison. You fucking... Oh. Okay, they're weak. They're not weak to lightning. Fire, though. Just land a crit. Easy. How many more antidotes do we have? We're almost at the point where we gotta leave. We can probably make it on the overworld, but... Oh, there's an exit down here. Oh, but we can't reach it from this way because that pillar. Looks like we can go in here, though. Everything in this game poisons, bro. Miyazaki, did you make Final Fantasy 1? Was this game made by Miyazaki? You gotta be honest. This whole game is a fucking poison swamp. Wow. This is huge. I did not expect this to be this big. Especially after the first path we went was like a little tiny one. Time is it? 12:38. Phoenix down. That's a good start. The first one I found, naturally. We can't afford to fight too many of these guys anymore. We're running out of magic. Some of you may die, and that is a risk I am willing to take. Is this just treasure rooms, bro? I don't need treasure rooms. I'm not looking for treasure rooms. Hopefully we get an equipment that makes us like immune to poison. Said no one ever until me in Final Fantasy 1. You have 2 level 4. Oh, but we don't have any level 4, man. Oh, you got a level 5. Let's take a look. If you level up, you get your mana back. You're at 0413. Well, 3. Oh, but that's the level. That's the. Oh. Just poison the whole fucking team. Just do it. Just poison them all. We could have. I would have bought. You know what? Fuck it. Good job. No, you do not. Last antidote. I think we're gonna lose here and we're gonna leave. I just don't see myself wanting to finish this right now. It seems too big. And we don't have nearly enough antidotes. If we just had a bunch of antidotes and like ethers and shit, maybe I would, but I don't think it's my vibe right now. Plus I don't have time. I thought this would be like you go in, you do a boss, and you would leave. It seems to be like 100 rooms. And so I'm not equipped to clear this out. Oh, there's the 6th one. All right, well, we're gonna have to just load because I gotta go anyway. We'll have to come back and do this later. All right, guys, I gotta go to work. I gotta get ready and then go to work. I start at 1 o'clock. So that's all the time I have today. I thought this little hole would be a little hole. It's a big little hole. So we'll probably come back to it later in the game when I need to go back and buy a bunch of antidotes and stuff anyway before I continue. But anyway, guys, much love. We'll be back with this game soon, probably tomorrow morning, same time, same place, same game is the plan. Much love. Per Platypus. I will see you guys on the flip flops. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Bye.